Welcome to this week's energy forecast. I'm Sarah Louise. I'm an intuitive, a reader of the cosmic weather, here to share with you what's coming up this week and how you can best navigate yourself through the week. So, my beautiful friends, it's been pretty hectic, okay? September has been, I would say, one of the most charged, powerful, transformational months of the whole year. And it kind of has set the tone. This week we are walking into October. The vibration, the energy is very different, but I want you to know that September has set the tone, okay? Where we go from there is completely new territory, yeah? Positively, the universe is kind of like, it just feels like it's giving us time to navigate and to adapt to the changes that have already started. Yeah, so we're on the back of that eclipse season. We're walking into a new month. We're in Libra season. And this week, it's a little bit like an exhale. It's like, whew, that was hectic. There was lots that came up. And now it's just kind of sitting with it. So I don't feel like there's anything, hugely coming in that's going to kind of push us and challenge us. But in saying that, like where we're sitting right now isn't calm waters. It's not like super chill, like nothing's going on. It's not that at all. But it's now we're at that new starting point. So we went through that big cleansing and that big clearing and, doors ending and conversations were had. And there was that, this is how it is. Yeah. And now it's like, okay, new seeds were planted in that solar eclipse. So that all came up in the lunar, then the solar eclipse came in and it was like, okay, well, where do we go from here? What does it look like? What seeds do I want to plant for myself, for my future going forward, in my relationships, in my work, and, whole areas of life? Might have been really tuned in for you specifically in some area, but you would have felt that urge for newness. And now it's like, okay, that's been planted beneath the soil. The soil's been turned over, the new's been planted, and now we just we're patient and we can kind of breathe out and we can be for a moment. Yeah. Yes, we'll observe. Yes, we'll keep an eye, we'll observe. But to do this week, there's not much to do in that space other than come back to yourself. Okay, how am I feeling through all those changes? Is there anything that I need to do to look after myself? Is there, some resting or, everyone on the planet right now must be slowing down because the energy is so hectic. So we have to slow down. We're also going through some massive, massive internal, deep, transformational energy. Like we're going through that real shifting energy on a really deep level. That's what all this eclipse has been about. It's like it shakes up this so that we make those really deep changes. Yeah. So that's all really going on. And this week it's like, okay, just adapt to that. Slow it down, be present, be in the moment. Yeah. We're so programmed to like next thing. And it's like, no. Right now, bring it back to the moment. Where am I at? Finding our gratitude, finding our peace, finding our stillness. Being as pure as possible is the way to be right now. If you've ever thought about doing a cleanse or a detox or now is the time. You will benefit so greatly. Yeah. So, keeping really hydrated, keeping grounded, watching the sun come up, watching the sun go down, walking, pacing, tuning in every day. What do I need today? And going with that natural flow of the body rather than push. Yeah, so it's an exhale week. Towards the end of the week, we are going towards that first full moon in this new cycle. And we know that full moons always bring, you know, possibly some heightened emotions or some, you know, tense. But they also bring like a really nice refresh and a let go and a really kind of, I love a full moon. It kind of like, it's a circuit breaker. Yeah, we get to go again. So that we might feel towards the end of this week. But, you know, as we're heading into this week and we're going into, you know, that moving from September into October, we've just come out of that eclipse. And eclipse energy doesn't just stop. It like, you know, it takes a few weeks to settle. And that's what I feel like this week is just about us settling. You know, settling in our skin, in our being. You know, what feels okay. Being calm and soft. That's how we're going to navigate the best possible way at the moment. Sometimes, you know, I'm telling you, let's go, this is creation, like get on it, like use your power, get out there, run, move. And this week I'm like, no, this is the exhale. This is the just be, because, you know, we are going to go into that next cycle. And there is, you know, the rest of the year is kind of like this. You know, it's, the energy is big. The shifting that we need to do to get to where we need to go is big. I talk a lot about it with my inner crew on my live sessions about 2027. I just sense and I feel that there's a massive shift in our evolution, and right now we are being pushed so hard to let go of, put down, release what, you know, what we're not taking into that new frequency. So I know that sounds a bit weird, but I feel it very strongly. So really using this time to, you know, let go, reset, tune in, align, trust, be with yourself is so important. Yeah, it's so important. So have a you week, you know, do some yoga, do some stretching, find some stillness within the busy. There's nothing that I feel, I mean, there's always a lot going on in the cosmic weather at the moment because we're living in, you know, massively cosmic, powerful times. But right now it's like, just be with where you're at with what you're dealing with. Yeah. There's a lot of unfolding, and as I said, that eclipse energy carries on for a few weeks, months even. So there's a lot of unfolding. So just go with what's unfolding without creating or, you know, looking elsewhere at something else. Like, stay with what's on your plate. Yeah? Stay with that. Have a beautiful week. Yeah? If you're on my side of the world, you know, it's spring and it's starting to warm up and feel springy, and, you know, there's this beautiful new light coming in. Like, embrace that. Tune into that, you know, really kind of like step into the nature of this incredible world. If you're on the other side of the world, you know, and you're starting to hibernate, enjoy that. You know, get cozy, get warm, wrap up, nurture self. Yeah, really go with the flow of the universe right now. Yeah. And look after yourself, whatever that means for you. I send you so much love. Yeah, so much love. And have a beautiful week.